Everyone thinks poodles are just pretty show dogs, but few realize they were once rugged water retrievers called Poodle, bred to work, not just be pampered. Ranked among the world's smartest breeds, poodles can outthink, outtrain, and outlast expectations. Underneath the famous clip is a system designed for survival, not style. But what really happens when fact shatters the myth of a fancy dog? And how does that change the way you see every poodle you meet? Deciding which poodle fits your life starts with understanding the real differences between toy, miniature, and standard varieties. These are not just labels, they shape everything from daily routines to the kind of space you will need. The toy poodle stands under 10 inches at the shoulder and often weighs less than 8 pounds. With their compact size, toys are a natural fit for apartments, small homes, or city living. Their energy is real but manageable, and a couple of brisk walks and some playtime indoors usually meet their needs. Miniature poodles, measuring between 10 and 15 inches tall and typically weighing 10 to 20 pounds, bring a bit more bounce. They are agile, quick, and love to stay busy. Miniatures adapt well to apartments or houses, but they thrive when families can offer daily walks, games, and some extra room to explore. Standard Poodle, always over 15 inches tall and often tipping the scales at 40 to 70 pounds, is an athletic partner built for action. Standards need space to stretch out, such as houses with fenced yards or access to parks. They crave adventure, running, swimming, or joining family hikes. If you are looking for a jogging buddy or a dog for canine sports, the standards, stamina, and size make it the obvious choice. Lifespans vary too. Toys can reach 18 years, miniatures 16 years, and standards usually 10 to 13 years. Matching the right size to your lifestyle is not just about preference. It is about ensuring a happy, healthy life for both you and your poodle. Splashing through cold marshes, the poodle's story begins far from the world of velvet ribbons and show rings. The very name comes from the German word Poodle, meaning to splash, a clue to their true calling as water retrievers. In France, they are known as caniche or duck dog, reflecting the same roots. Early poodles worked alongside hunters, plunging into icy lakes to fetch ducks and other waterfowl. Their athleticism and keen noses made them invaluable, but the real surprise lies in their appearance. The famous poodle clip, often mistaken for pure decoration, started out as a tool for survival. Hunters shaved down the poodle's body to help them glide through water with less resistance. But certain areas, the chest, hips, and joints, were left with tufts of hair, not for style, but for protection. And these pompons shielded vital organs and sensitive joints from the cold, preventing injury and hypothermia during long retrieves. Even the rounded puff on the tail served a purpose, acting as a visible marker above the waterline. Groomers today still echo this history. As one professional explains, people think the clip is all about looks, but it's really about function. Each part had a reason, protecting the dog while letting it work. Beneath the curls and show cuts, poodles carry the instincts of a working dog. Their original job demanded quick thinking, stamina, and a willingness to leap headfirst into a challenge. These traits, shaped by centuries of practical work, still define the breed long after the last duck was retrieved. A poodle's mind is a puzzle box, quick to unlock, but only if you keep it busy. On the Corin intelligence scale, poodles stand just behind border collies, ranking second out of more than 100 breeds. That means a poodle can learn a new command in fewer than 5 tries and respond correctly on the first attempt 95% of the time. Trainers who work with poodles in agility or obedience trials see this sharpness every day. One agility coach describes it like this: you show a poodle a new obstacle, and it is as if they are already figuring out how to beat you to the finish. But intelligence is only half the story. Poodles are deeply sensitive to their environment and the people around them. They read body language, voice tone, even moods, sometimes reacting before an owner realizes they have changed. This makes them natural candidates for service work, therapy, and emotional support roles. Yet that same awareness can turn into stubbornness if a poodle feels bored or unchallenged. Without enough mental exercise, such as puzzle toys, training games, or new tricks, they invent their own entertainment. That might mean opening cabinets, rearranging laundry, or barking for attention. Living with a poodle is a partnership. Their loyalty is powerful, but it comes with a need for daily engagement. Owners who thrive with poodles treat training as a lifelong game, not a chore. The breed's working roots still shape their minds. They want jobs, puzzles, and a family that values their cleverness. For anyone considering a poodle, the real commitment is not just walks or grooming, it is keeping that remarkable mind busy every single day. Owning a poodle means signing up for a level of maintenance that can catch new owners off guard. The coat that draws so much attention is not just for show, it grows continuously, mats easily, and demands a strict grooming schedule. Professional grooming is non-negotiable, with appointments every 4 to 8 weeks, depending on the dog's size and the style you choose. Each session typically costs between $50 and $150. Skipping or stretching these visits leads to painful mats and can even cause skin infections. Between appointments, brushing several times a week is essential to keep the curls tangle-free. Some people hear hypoallergenic and think a poodle is an allergy-proof dog. That is not the case. While poodles shed very little hair, dander, the real trigger for most allergies, is still present. Scientific studies show that so-called hypoallergenic breeds, including poodles, do not actually produce less allergen than other dogs. For families with allergies, the only certainty is to spend time with individual dogs before making a decision. Health is another area where poodle owners need to be proactive. The breed is prone to a list of genetic conditions: hip dysplasia, progressive retinal atrophy, Addison's disease, epilepsy, sebaceous adenitis, patellar luxation, and for standard poodles, gastric torsion. Responsible breeders screen for these problems with tests like OFA certifications for hips and elbows, genetic panels for progressive retinal atrophy, and CERFI exams. These screenings are not just formalities, they are your best defense against heartbreak and unexpected costs down the line. Veterinary care, high quality food, training, and enrichment toys add to the bill. Poodles are not low maintenance or budget pets. For anyone considering this breed, it is wise to consult with a veterinarian or a geneticist before committing. The real cost of poodle ownership is measured in both time and money, and the investment is ongoing year after year. Choosing to bring a poodle into your life means weighing more than just their looks or reputation. Before making that leap, ask yourself 5 direct questions. First, do you have at least an hour a day for exercise and mental enrichment? Poodles are athletes and thinkers. Boredom is not just inconvenient, it leads to mischief and stress. Second, is your budget ready for professional grooming every month or two? Grooming is not a luxury for this breed, it is a necessity, and costs can add up fast. Third, are you committed to consistent positive training, not just in the puppy months, but for years? Poodles thrive on learning, and their intelligence demands ongoing challenge. Fourth, are you prepared to screen breeders carefully, asking for health certifications on hips, eyes, and known genetic risks? Responsible breeding is your best protection against heartbreak and unexpected medical bills. Fifth, can you offer daily companionship? Poodles are not content to sit alone for hours. Their loyalty comes with a need for real presence and involvement in family life. If you can answer yes to all 5, a poodle might be the right fit, but if any answer is no, it is important to pause. These dogs give everything to their people, but they ask for just as much in return. Ownership is a partnership built on time, attention, and respect for what this remarkable breed truly needs. Today, poodles excel in therapy, service, and family life, not just in the show ring. Their intelligence and versatility meet modern needs, from emotional support to athletic agility. Choosing a companion like this means embracing more than looks. It is about valuing ability and heart. What role could a poodle play in your world?